So this is pretty cool. Not sure what species this is, but if we look over here, there's two large red damselflies mating, and if we look down here, oh, there's another two large red damselflies mating. Deep in shed, this little guy. So I wasn't going to do a video. I was just coming to check the tins. I found an absolutely minuscule grass snake under the first tin. Missed it completely. Wasn't filming. I just found another one under a tin. Got a little snap of it quickly. I wasn't trying to disturb anything today, but they're so hot, they're all so fast. And now this one. So 1 out of 3. Quite a small little one. Very deep in shed, as you can see. So we'll walk around and we'll see what else we can find. Might go back and film some of the damselflies as well, do a bit of a wildlife walk video. Yeah, we'll let him go. Into the grass he goes. Right, let's flip some more tins, guys. There's only a few left here. But we'll see. There's another one there, guys. Let me get a quick picture. So yeah, there we go, guys. We're going to leave this one in situ. Another nice one. Really dark bands on this one. Oh, interesting. That's what I've been waiting to see. Do they go down into any holes? Yes, they do. That was pretty cool. That one was in shed too. Let's check this big tin. Okay. No. Nothing under the big one. This one here, it's not as new down. No, nothing there. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, down in the hole. So I've been waiting to see if they do that. Whether they hibernate under there or whether I imagine they might be rodent burrows, but they could brumate under that. Interesting. Vegetation's thickening up again, so you can kind of see where I've trimmed it back, left these bramble patches in the middle and over there. But yeah, growing back very green now. Wasn't going to do a video because it's about 20 degrees, but shedding snakes like to use these tins, I think, in the heat. So yeah, we had one under this one, but I was too slow. He went off the back. Doubt he's going to be back. It was only a couple of minutes ago. Nah. No snake, but size on that bad boy. Beastie. Not sure what that is. I'll get a photo and find out. No. Here we are, over to the ditch that we dug out earlier in the year. There's the main 2 tins that produce the most snakes. Nothing under them today. But let's get out of the shadow. I don't know if you can see, but toad tadpoles munching away down there. Some in the water there as well. And over in the reed bed over there. Yeah, toad tadpoles are doing well in here. You can see them dotted around on the top of the water there. So, where's my camera? There's a couple of red damselflies mating there. There's quite a few of those knocking about. Just on this small little pond. There's a blue damselfly. Oh, she's quick. Where did that go? I don't know. And we saw as well, I believe it's called the beautiful damselfly. There's two more red damselflies there, which was a stunner, that beautiful damselfly. The blue with like butterfly wings. There's those two mating again somewhere. Yeah, just landed on the branch there. There you go. We'll head over to the other field. So yeah, should do a little wildlife walks. Going back to the first tin now, we saw that really tiny grass snake. I doubt it'll be back there, but so 3 grass snakes. We only managed to get 2, or 4 grass snakes. 4 grass snakes. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, on our way to the other field, we'll stop at this tin here and have a look again. Okay, so we normally get great tits that nest in this nest, and I did just see, well, you can hear someone's going nuts. Don't know if you can see that there. I'm just looking through the camera here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see down there, it's dark, but they nest in there every year. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, great tits. You can hear the parents going off a bit in the hedge, but she flew out as I was flying past. I wasn't intentionally disturbing. Let's go over here, guys. It turns out I wasn't videoing them, so we'll do that again. But look at the water level here. The water should be all the way up here, and it's back down there. It's quite deep in this middle bit and over there, so everything will be all right. But this weather has been crazy. Not seen any toads really at all. Obviously you've seen the toad tadpoles, so they've bred and probably left. You know, it's quite late in the year now, but yeah, low water level in this pond. And again, with the weather, not really seeing any adult lizards. They're just getting to that temperature and running around like nutters. So young ones we've been seeing quite often. Yeah, I think I saw some frog tadpoles in here, so hopefully they've made it out and they're keeping okay in and around the place. Did see a lot of red and blue damselflies a second ago on this pond. They are flying around, but I doubt the camera will pick them up. Yeah, let's head on out. So as you can see, the wetlands growing well. With vegetation. I dug a couple of pools out here which are actually springs over the earlier in the year. Hopefully the frogs come to use them, because that pond's a bit deep really. Where are they? I have no idea. There we go. There's one. So that one's the spring, and then I dug a couple out next to it, and also one over here. This one is a spring too. So butterflies. This one's a spring too, and it runs down there. So I dug them out, so this bit all stays wet. Now, these are all the willows that we planted along this field. It's growing very well. Got a board in here somewhere. Haven't really been looking under these boards because it's been so dry, but last year there's a lot of toad activity under these, but not really this year. I've only looked a couple of times, but no. all the small mammal paths. But okay, let's get out of the hedge. So yeah, again, willows along the field we planted. So in between those willows and the back ones, got all marshland down in there. Snake breeding areas over winter. A lot of warblers and stuff. Sedge warblers, willow warblers. They love it down there. So that's pretty cool. Guess this video is just going to be a bit of a spring walk around. See what we can find. So yeah, these are all the sedges here. There's a small population of common lizards in there. For anyone who's watched my videos before, I've got a ply board which is absolutely ruined now. I've got snakes and lizards under there, running around on top. We'll flip through the mess and I doubt we'll see anything. This bloody stuff is ruined. You see me coming a mile away. Hard to flip through that. Some more tin here. Oh, it's hot. Let's have a walk along here. So this is the other pond slash lake. It's very overgrown. I did dredge out a tiny bit at the end this year, but I didn't get to all of it. This one's more shallow. Ooh, another red damselfly. Don't know how well it came up. I think I spotted a moorhen nest in here the other day. Sure I did. Yeah, still there. Nothing on it. Zoom in on that. Not sure how well you can see that over the all the grasses here, but it's a moorhen nest in there, I believe. They might have used it by now, to be fair. There's a couple more red damselflies mating. Yeah, there's not. This is very, very overgrown water here. Need to do some work on it still. Dredge this bit out, and even that's grown through. So, yeah. Go to the other field, see if we can't flip a snake. Yeah, these are all sedge grasses, and these aren't very big ones, but this whole patch here stays a bit drier, so get a lot of common lizards and snakes. I'm sure they'll utilise them for hibernaculums. In the other fields, just over there, there's a couple that are about 6 foot tall. They are huge. Just forgot about this tin. It's not much of a tin, but there's a chicken in the wild. So yeah, a couple of sheds up there. We are egg producers, and as you can see, and I hope you can tell from these videos, as much as we do have a commercial, although on the smaller side these days, egg production farm, which we supply all around Pembrokeshire. The farm is only semi-managed, really. Where the sheds are, you know, the chickens, if you know chickens, they like to strip off grass and stuff, but you know, we have fields like this which we might cut for hay once a year, which goes back into the sheds, but that's about it. So the margins are, you know, always growing out. trees, all the willows we planted, all the marshland. There's a huge amount of wildlife here. These are those big ones I was talking about. They're about 5-6 foot tall. The grass, as you can tell by the dry weather, there's leggy stuff come up, but the rest of it is naff. So the weather's hitting pretty hard this year, although I'm not going to complain too much because it is lovely. Just go down here to a few tins. Okay, so yesterday we found, I think, 4 grass snakes, and then I went down the coastal path the afternoon, found 3 adders, so pretty insane. But I only got a couple of grass snakes on film. Under this sheet there was a tiny baby one, and I wasn't even filming, so let's check. Let's check and see if he's back. Nope, not there today. Right, yeah, nothing on that one. Yeah, really tiny sort of. It would have been last year's hatch, but very, very small still. So it was pretty cool to see, but I didn't get it on camera, along with a couple of the other ones. So I'm just having a quick walk around to see if we can get a few again, get them on the old camera, and do a bit of a grass snake video for you. Your toad tadpoles there. There was a little grass snake in the nettles. Damn it. Just saw his tail going away. Bloody nettles, man. Oh, right. There was just a smaller grass snake in the nettles here. Nightmare. Oh well. On to the next bit. Got the toad tadpoles down in here still. Couple red damselflies, large red damselflies mating. Plenty of those around. And this is the little ditch that we dug out back in, I don't know, might have been March maybe. Yeah. All the toad tadpoles hang around this area where the little bits of vegetation are. There's quite a few in there now. A few swimming around. And yeah, just a small ditch I dug out at the end of the sort of drainage ditch that goes around the field. And it's doing well. Plenty of life in there. Right, let's go check some tins. There's a lovely grass snake just in there, hiding really well. I'm gonna grab a picture before he moves, and then we might get him out. 2 seconds. Okay. Still thinks he's really hidden there. And he is pretty well hidden, as you can see. Head is under there. But there's a lovely grass snake, Natrix helvetica. Woohoo. Okay. Hey bud, hey bud, hey bud. Here we go, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, Sonny. So he's in shed. They really like... Is he in shed? Sit still. Looks like he's in shed. I can't really tell in this bloody bright sun. They really like to use these tins when they're shedding. They really like to use them. But yeah, lovely little one. Not sure what it is. Probably a small male of this size. Not too bad a size. Musked all over me as normal. Lovely looking animal. Yeah, definitely in shed there. Just emptying his guts all over me. Lovely. Yeah, nice little one. We'll might grab a couple pictures. Beautiful. And then we'll stick him back under there. Very cool. Okay, so we got a couple pictures. Let him go back under the... Oh, there we go. It's going to go behind the tin there. We'll drop the tin back down. Off he goes. So I did actually get a couple of photos of his underside. I'm sure I've seen somewhere that you can identify them by that. So I might start taking pictures of them and sort of seeing if I can keep an eye on them over the years. I don't know how that'll work, but we'll try it and see. Okay. Let's keep checking these sheets here. Nothing under there. Yeah, so I don't know if I said it in yesterday's clips or not, but you can see the taller bit there, brambles. So down the side here and all around here, all brambles. I left that channel through there and then over there as well. So that's all where I've cut back over the winter, and it's worked out quite nicely. I haven't done it, so the edge there is where I've done it to. It just always stays really wet in here, but I've done it so it'd be easier access, and also, you know, it lets new stuff come up through. You can't just leave land. You cannot just leave land to itself. It doesn't work. It needs managing in some sort of way. Doesn't have to be often, but it needs managing in some sort of way. So that's what I've done. And quite a few grass snakes this year already, so it hasn't affected them at all. Obviously done it over the winter. So anyway, let's keep wrapping some tins. Oh, that was a little shrew. No snake. There was a snake in here under this one yesterday. It's one of the ones I didn't get under there yesterday, so let's keep looking here. We did get one under here yesterday, so we'll see. Yep, there's one just over there. He's too quick for me. He was going off slowly. Anyway, we got him on film. There's another little one, probably the same one we saw yesterday, and we did get him on a clip yesterday, so he can go off and do his thing today. Quite funny. Totally missed him. Right. Little felt here that's never really done anything at all. There we go. Got this one here. Ready? Oh, got a big old musk, thank you very much. So this is probably the same one as yesterday too, which we just left be, and he went down the hole there. It was interesting to see. It looks like this one might be in shed too. They really like these sheets when they're in shed. Yeah, we won't bother him too much, guys. He's pissed off. But, oh, I'm covered in musk. Hey, calm. I'm not going to hit you. So this is the head whack thing they do. Oh, what a mess. It's like a defensive mechanism. So musking, it's a big defensive mechanism. It makes themselves smell dead. Generally, they only do the head whacking thing if they're really annoyed. He's pretty annoyed. But they also do the death display, which only last year I saw for the first time. None of them have done it this year yet. So, but yeah, I'm going to get a few pictures of that underneath section that I was talking about again to try and identify him. But he's got a lovely dark band behind his head, and he's nicely barred, this one. So I'll just grab that and then we'll let him go. Don't want to stress him too much. So this bit here is what I'm talking about. Why is that not focusing? I don't know. So this bit, the under section, the white and black scales underneath there. So it seems to be pretty distinguishable among snakes, among grass snakes. So we will, yeah, we might see if that works and get some photos of them all. Right, let's let you go, bud, because you're a bit annoyed. Where's he going to go today? Still there. Looking to bury himself a little bit. I'm just going to grab a photo and we'll leave him to it. And look at that, guys, covered in musk. Bloody disgusting. Oh well. The things we do, eh? Not really using this big one. Let's have a look over here. I haven't had anything under there yet either. Yeah, okay. Couple of small ones to check on the way back here. As always, I'm looking at the edges to see if there's any outbasking, but never seem to find any. Bliss, just so dense. That's alright though. That's why we got the tins down. That's why we got the tins down. So, nothing under there. This is the one where that one slithered off at the back there. Let's just have a sneak in here. See if he's out basking from that. Don't think so. But yeah, what was that? Three? Oh, what was that? Three grass snakes there. So not bad, guys. Had a few yesterday. So we'll see if we can get something together for you for a little grass snake video. A few flip clips. And that'll be that, guys. Yeah, so there we go. A few grass snakes there, a few grass snakes from yesterday. I'll try and stitch something together of those flips. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking at a few grass snakes, guys. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's just, can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it. And we found a few adders yesterday afternoon too, so I'll try and get that out in a short video at some point. But yeah, check out the Instagram, real.reptiles2. I'll stick up all the photos and clips there too. Hope you enjoyed watching, guys. They're not much of videos, pretty simple, just do it all on my phone, so appreciate anyone who watches. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.